Welcome you all here to Park Gale in Limerick for the Munster Intermediate Final 2018 between the Clare County Champions Feakle and the Cork County Champions Charleville. Referees for today's game is Kevin Jordan from Tipperary. Be entertaining a very good game. Two quality sides here, both off the back of two strong wins in both semi-finals. Feakle having a win against Clonea from Waterford on a scoreline of 5-15 to 2-15. And Charleville beating Lichtenau of Kerry, the senior hurlers, in Lichtenau on a scoreline of 117 to 11 points. Both teams are young today, both teams will be physical, it'll be a good game of hurling. Sun is shining, great facilities out here, pitch looks in good nick, and there's only a slight wind here, but nothing too major, shouldn't affect the game. Teams are lining up, will line up as follow. We'll start with the Charleville side. In goals, number 1, King Collins, full back line. Number 2, Darren Butler, full back. Number 3, Jack Mead in the other corners. Number 4, Finn Brackagny. Half back line on the right half, full half back line is number 5, Alan Dennehy. Centre half back is number 6, Jack Buckley. And number 7 is Cathal O'Carroll. In the middle of the park today for Charleville is number 8, Jack O'Callaghan, partner with number 9, Kevin O'Connor. Half forward line, number 10, Darragh Fitzgibbon. Centre half forward, number 11, Jack Doyle. And the other half is number 12, Mark Kavanagh. Full forward line for Charleville, number 13, Andrew Cagney. Full forward, 14, Conor Buckley. And the other corner is number 15, Tim Haw. Darragh Fitzgibbon captains the side for Charleville today. We'll go at the Feakle side today. In goals, number 1, Eva Quilligan. Half full corner, full back line. Number 2 in the corner is Justin Nielsen. Full back is number 3, Evan McMahon. And captains the side for Feakle today. And the other corner is number 4, James Noonan. Half back line, number 5, Killian Ban. Centre half back, number 6, Owen Toohey. And in the other half is number 7, Eric Conway. The middle park for Feakle today is number 8, Shane McGrath. Number 9, Con Smith. Half forward line, number 10 on the right half full is Shane Conway. Centre half forward is number 11, Enda Noonan. And on the other half is number 12, Oisin Donlan. And in the full forward line is number 13, Eamon Bond. Number 14, Martin Daly. And in the other corner is number 15, Gary Guilfoyle. Munster Championship final is about to begin here. Last year we Kentucky, Cork and Kilmaley of Clare. This year we Charleville, Cork and Kilfeakle of Clare. 2 Cork and Limerick sides once more, and the game is underway. The referee throwing the ball, it breaks fast, and Kevin Connor picks it up. He looks to send off Jack Doyle early. Charleville looking to break early. Off the Hurley, it drops into the full-back's hand. Referee calls for a play on the Hurley, and it's going to be free, and it's surely an early scoring opportunity for Charleville. Both sides come into this, as we said earlier, after 2 good wins in the Munster semi-final. Charleville aided on the sideline by management team of John Maloney, Ben O'Connor and Tony McAuliffe. Kilfeakle also aided by on the sideline of their management team Val Donlan, Stephen Maloney, Michael Guilfoyle and Jim Loughnane. Mark Hamlin's going to step up for this free ball. Kilfeakle are back to senior competition again next year, coming after being relegated the previous year before. That was their aim this year. Charleville back to senior hurling in Cork. They've been out of it for 60 years. Back in the 1960s, a long time ago. Referee gets the game underway. Charleville take the first score of the game from a free ball from Mark Hammond. The ball is picked up off the puck out from Oisin Donlan here on the left hand side. He tries hard. It goes to the left and it goes wide. First wide of the game there for Feakle. King Collins with the puck out, the long puck of a ball. He hits just beyond the 65-yard line of Kilfeakle. Jack Doyle claims it free. And the ball seems to be breaking inside for the corner forward of Andrew Cagney to pick up. He comes out in the break. Plays Jack Callahan. He was looking for the ball inside towards Tim Haw, but it's brought down by Jack Doyle. And Jack Doyle's going away once again. He's getting the advantage of more. He hand passes inside into Conor Buckley. Can't seem to pick it up. Free. Picks it up. Andrew Cagney half blocked inside. It's picked up by the seems to be the centre back Owen Toohey, and he gets rid of the ball down the far hand side. And it's Cathal O'Carroll and Stephen Conway on the ball now as we speak, and Charleville seems to pick it up once more. Acres of space there, and Jack Buckley seems to pick out the run of Kevin O'Connor, who dropped deep just on the 65-yard. It seems to be high as rows going. Umpire look at each other, pick up the white flag, lifted again. Charleville 2 from 2 so far in the game. No 2 points to no score in favour of Charleville. Game is on the way early. Free ball given here. Took of the jersey by Jack O'Callaghan, right in the middle of the park for Kilfeakle. First free of the game for them. He picked it out of the air to Shane McGrath. He seems he's going to step over the free himself this time as well and also pick it up. Feakle are a team that we know that that go for goals. They scored 5 in that Munster semi-final game. Goals wins games. Charleville also got a goal in their county final replay game against Coastal Rovers, got them over the line. So goals do win games. Both teams know how to score them. They've scored numerous goals throughout the season. So it could be a day for the ball hitting the back of the net. So both defences will have to stand tall. Shane McGrath steps up, he strikes it high, he looks to strike it well and gets Kilfeakle's first score of the game, and that's a free from Shane McGrath. 2 points to 1 in favour of Charleville. Keane Collins with the restart. Ball comes down this near side of the bat in the air. Kevin O'Connor can't seem to reclaim it, and it's picked up by the half-back Killian Ban. Knocks it back into the middle. Shane McGrath in the extra space. Jack Bucky comes out to meet him as the ball is sent in towards the full forward. It's Jack Mead and Martin Daly working hard inside there. No clearance yet. Martin Daly comes back out, picks it up. He's running into Acres' room. He strikes it off the left. He strikes it high. He strikes it straight over the bar, and that's a good score. Apologies, that was Shane Conway. He strikes it high, strikes it wide over the bar. First score on the first attempt for Shane Conway today. 2 points apiece. Size level for the first time in the game, and we've just under 4 minutes played. Keane Collins knocks it out to the far hand side. It's picked up batted down by Jack Doyle. He's looking for the run of Jack Callahan. Puts it back towards Cathal Carroll. That's a long ball in. It's going to drop down towards Tim High. Can't seem to claim in his first attempt. The ball's still there. Conor Smith comes back to sweep up the danger. He's averted it and seems to break out here. Mark Kavanagh trying to stick in the Hurley to pick it up, but it comes away with, and it comes away. Half back picks it up, Eric Connolly, but he seems his other counterpart, Cathal Carroll, the other number 7 on the Charver side. Little flick in the turn, and he finds Jack Callahan on the left hand side of the park. Can't seem to claim it how he's being harassed there by Shane McGrath, and Kilfeakle do win the ball this time. He looks to pick up his teammate Oisin Donnellan. It's a high one that's going inside, it's dropping. King Collins says it's going over, and the ball does go over, and Oisin Donnellan from just inside Charver 65 puts the ball over the bar. Kilfeakle take the lead for the first score in the game. 5 minutes gone in the game with a man down. It seems to be Jack Collins. He seems to take a knock off the ball. Referee's just gone over to seek attention. It's been a rip-roaring first 5 minutes of the game. Both sides working hard out there. Kilfeakle just seemed to step in front. Took them a couple of minutes to get into the game. Now they're 3 points from 2. A wide to their advantage. Charleville don't seem to be getting free ball into the full forward line. Plenty of instructions and coming in from both sides. I was about to start Jack Callahan back to his feet. Stephen Shane McGrath have a good tussle over down the far side. It's picked up by Darragh Fitzgibbon here on the right hand side. Looks to turn back inside. He gives off the hand pass to Jack Doyle. Loads of room. He looks to have a look. He strikes off the right hand side. It looks good. Straight between the posts. Sides a level once more. Great win from the puck out on Charver's on puck out. Picked it up with Darragh Fitzgibbon. Found Jack Doyle in the acre space. Opened up the room here on the right hand side and had a free shot at goal. Puck out taken back again by Ever Quilligan. The high ball. This Jack Mee got caught underneath and Kilfeakle seemed to be in, but Darren Butler comes across, raises the danger well, helps out his full back line and clears it out towards Jack O'Callaghan. Seems to be caught. He's gone down again. He seems to got a knock. As Charver come away with it to put the ball in towards the corner. It's going to be picked up for Conor Buckley. He can't get it up and it goes out for a sideline ball for Kilfeakle. It's a good tussle there in the middle of the park from Jack O'Callaghan and Shane McGrath. Not an inch given by either one of them at the moment. Kilfeakle get it going away, and there was a flick in the middle. It seems to break down. Mark Kavanagh picks it up. He looks to find Andrew Cagney over on the far hand side of the field. Andrew Cagney can't get the flick up. Evan McMahon seems to be able to seal the danger inside there for the full back. It's picked up by the cornerback Eric Conway. He breaks out. He's called for a pull, and it's going to be a free out inside Feakle's 45-yard line. It's lifting struck with games on straight away. That's a high long ball sent down towards the full back line. Jack Mee can't get the clearance this time. It's pulled on the ground into the back of the net. First attempt on goal for Feakle, and by God did they punish Charver straight away. Ball broke in, went over Jack Mee once more. The second time he seemed to be caught on the high ball. Ball breaks in behind and is flicked into the corner by Gary Guilfoyle. 1-3 to no score. 1-3 to 3 points. Favourite Feakle. Feakle have the momentum now. We've just under 9 minutes played in the half. A soft free that came from Charleville, giving away the possession inside Feakle 45. They got the free on the way straight away. Puck out taken quickly. Dara picks it up. He strikes off his left. Seems to be over the bar. Referee waits for a wide ball. Just over the upright straight it went. Feakle get the game on the way once more. And that's picked up in the corner again by Gary Guilfoyle. Got the goal away. He strikes it high. He strikes it over the bar. It's 1-1 in the space of in a minute and a half for him. Showing too much space over there on that left hand side. Picked it up cleanly. Turned and had acres of time to turn around and shoot. Feakle lead 1-4 to 3 points. Coming up to the 10-minute mark in the game. 7 points to 3, 4 points. Bit of a difference now, extending at the moment. As we spoke earlier, that goal threat is dangerous for both sides. Goals do win game. Feakle did score 5 in their last game in the Munster semi-final. And they're off once more. Shane McGrath, he picked it up in the middle of the park. He dropped it. He still seems to have control of it. There's 3 or 4 Charleville lads walking around in there at the moment. Cleared up by Mark Kavanagh. Finbar Cagney picked up, he puts out towards the corner, breaks down Jack Buckley. Conor Buckley can't get it up in his first attempt. Still in the second attempt. Seems to be going through this time. He turns on his right, he seems to be half hooked. Goes in towards the corner. It's going to hang inside. Tim Hall can't get down on top of it. The cornerback's down on top of Jim Noonan. He picks it up. Justin Nelson comes away with it. Hand passes it to his full back partner. And that's a long ball that's cleared back down the line. Come down towards that, and then there's a knock off the ball. Early referee spotted that from 50 yards away. He's giving a free into Feakle. Feakle have the advantage here big time now in the game. He's calling for a pull. He spotted that from about 60 yards away. He's making note of it in his dock, and it seems to be an easy scoring opportunity for Feakle once more. There's a name taken. Just a noting for Darren Butler at the moment. Holding on to Raymond Band. He was trying to come up with the ball. Shane McGrath is going to step up this time. He's going to look to extend Feakle's league once more. Straight between the posts. And he extends that lead. That's two scores from frees today for Shane McGrath so far. And Feakle lead 1-5 to Charleville's 3 points. 11 and a half minutes played in the first half. And that lead is just extending ever so slightly against the Charleville's favour. And that goes out. It's going to be a sideline ball for Feakle. Everything seems to be going that way since they got the goal. There's a 4-minute spell now, and Feakle seems to be on top, and they're pushing on a lot more with it. Everything seems to be going that way. Every little touch, every little ball is breaking them. They're getting the flicks and the hooks in. And now they have this sideline opportunity. It's going to be taken by Gary Guilfoyle. Good sideline cross. He switches the game with a play. Breaks free. That goes high. He had turned away from that the minute he struck that. He looked lovely. He enjoyed that one straight away, and Feakle added another score onto it. That was Oisin Donnelly once more. It's his second score of the game. As we said earlier, the 6 points into it now. Feakle are pushing on with it. That 3 or 4 minute spell that they're having at the moment, they're getting everything from it. And once more, they seem to be looking to win the puck out and off Charleville. And they do. It's Oisin Donnelly once more. He hand passes off to Owen Tui. He's sent it back. He looks inside. It's a good battle for the ball inside there. Finbar Cagney gets touching it, but doesn't come to Charleville's advantage. As Shane McGrath, he strikes it. He gets a score from play this time. Shane McGrath is on the scoring tally from play. He adds another one. And that advantage is extending ever so slightly early on. Feakle are having all the possession at the moment. Charleville don't seem to have any answers from at the moment. They seem to be caught. Keane Collins gets the game underway once more. Goes down the far side. They're looking to find Conor Buckley. Conor Buckley can't get it into time. It's pulled on along the floor by Cathal O'Carroll. Picked up by Owen Tui, who comes across and covers it. The centre half back. This comes over the far side, and then he can't pick it up in the first attempt. It goes into Gary Guilfoyle. He knocks it back to Oisin Donnelly. He's 2 from play already. He's going for a third one. Eyes are in the air. It seems to be dropping. Umpire nods his head. Third point from play for Oisin Donnelly. 14 minutes, just under 14 minutes played, 1-8 to 3 points, 11 points to 3, 7 points of difference. And Feakle well on top of this early stage in the competition. Quick puck out taking this. Dropped by Jack Callahan and Shane McGrath seem to be the two main players on the pitch that are walking around there. Shane McGrath for Feakle and Jack Callahan for Charleville. Mark Kavanagh picked up, he looks to play into the corner for Tim Hart to get onto. No opportunity inside there, they're claiming for a foul. The ball's just sitting on the end line at the moment. Tim Hart does well, he's up against James Noonan over in the far corner. Can't seem to get it. Umpire has the half hand up. It's going to be a 65-yard line ball. It's going to be right on the sideline. Mark Kavanagh is going to step back to take this free ball. Mark Kavanagh 1 for 3 already. Steps up for the 65. Strikes it. And a strike into the left and wide. Charleville need to regroup. Haven't scored since the 3.5 minutes stage of the first half. Just over 12 minutes more extra gone since they last scored. So they need to get a score back on the board. Need to get themselves settled. That's a long ball into the air. Conor Buckley working hard to regain it. He does well, he's looking inside, he finds Jack Doyle. Jack Doyle, he steps up off the left, strikes it to the left and strikes it to the left and wide. Easy score and opportunity there just inside the 21 for Jack Doyle. Just didn't set the nerves at that stage. Ball went to the left and wide. Still no score for Charleville, still 7 points behind. They need to get themselves back into the game. They need to get that scored, settle the nerves a little bit, get a foothold back in the game once more. Winning with a breaking ball is Jack Buckley and Jack Mead. Jack Buckley does well. From Kevin O'Connor trying to come out with it, he stopped. It's Jack Mead, the full back. He does a hurley pass over the head of Jack Doyle. It comes out. Gary Guilfoyle picks it up on the line. He strikes it. Everything Feakle are striking at the moment is touching the goal. It goes over the bar. It's another score for Feakle, and their advantage is extending once more. Well, midway, just gone over midway through the first half. 1-9 to 3 points. 12 points to 3. Long stage halfway gone the mid, and we're going to take a breather. Referee's looking for attention for the full forward Martin Daly, and umpire is also calling him in. Seems to be some issue there with King Collins there at the moment. He's looking to seek a bit of attention. Charleville getting a breather here in the football. A couple of instructions going into a few players out there. Ben O'Connor for Charleville trying to get the information across. Val Donlan also in there on the Feakle side trying to get information across. The Feakle are playing very good, very strong, very solid there in their half back line, their centre field part, and everything that comes up to the forward line is turning to points or goals at this moment. They can't seem to do no wrong. Charleville need to get themselves back into the game. They need to get a foothold. They haven't settled, scored a couple of early points and never got going from there. The goal took the sting out the tail from, but they're looking to get back into the game. Plenty of movement now at the moment. King Collins is looking to search out for Darragh Fitzgibbon. That ball's going to drop. Shane McGrath thinks he can pick that up. He takes on the hurley and gets it into his hand on his second attempt. And now he's looking for the long ball inside. He strikes it high. He strikes off the left. That looks to the left and wide. First wide in the space of 10 minutes for Feakle. And King Collins to set up once more. It's not often Charleville have lost many of their puckouts this year, but they don't seem to be winning too many of them at the moment. Ball's coming down this side. Conor Buckley puts up the hand. He can't to get it up in the first attempt then. Ball is picked up, it's sent down by Con Smith in towards the corner forward. Darren Butler chasing on his tail, and it seems to be a sandwich in between. He's flat in his back. Ball breaks. Referee plays the game, and it goes into full forward. This is one-on-one opportunity inside, and the full forward Martin Daly turns to him back. He's pulled down. It's going to be an easy free, and just on the corner of the D on the 21-yard line for Feakle. Just like another scoring opportunity, and referee's going to book this time. Just take another noting maybe. That was a good play, isolated Finn Cagney inside, picked up the ball inside and turned them on. He had to pull him down, no choice, he was through and goes. Free ball inside, another easy scoring opportunity for Shane McGrath to extend the lead once more. Trying to isolate the full back line, get a couple of one-on-ones inside there, or 2-on-2s, and then to exploit the space in behind, and they seem to be doing that with full advantage at the moment. Once more, he took a free like this only about a couple of minutes ago. He does the exact same, puts it over the bar. 4 points so far for today for Shane McGrath, 3 from frees. And Feakle, step by step, extending their advantage. 110 to 3 points. King Collins gets the puck out on the way, goes down towards Tim Haw on the far side. Gets caught in the sun, and it breaks down, it's picked up by the full back. 0-2, he's running through, he gets a hefty shoulder down in the middle of the park. Referee says the ball is there to be played for Gary Guilfoyle. He's going through, he hand passes once more. So Feakle will go for the kill early on. He can't seem to get it away. They're claiming for steps. Ball comes back out. Jack Buck's trying to get it in. Shane McGrath picks it up once more. Recycle the ball on the far outside. Feakle still have it. He strikes off his left. It's dropping into the hands of King Collins, and he looks for the shot one outside here. Comes out towards Kevin O'Connor. Nothing seems to be working for them at the moment. Can't get it up into his hand at the moment. Con Smith comes across, he picks it up. Conor Buckley's holding on to him. Ball is flicked inside. Now Jack Doyle picks it up. Now he's looking for some movement inside. Goes in towards Tim Haw. He can't pick it up in the hurling. Justin Nelson comes out. He does well. There's a pull of a jersey inside. Referee's giving the game to play away. Break of a ball is picked up by Conor Buckley once more. He's looking for a bit of space. He goes in towards Jack Doyle. Jack Doyle looks for Tim Haw. There's a lot of hand passing going on. The game will look to be switched. Mark Carver acres the room on the outside. He picks it up. He strikes at the right hand side. Charleville put the ball over the bar. 4 points today for so far for Charleville, and that's the first score in about just over 16 minutes for Charleville. Another score from Mark from play. 110 to 14 points. Charleville get a score after 16 minutes of play. Ball comes back down, straight down the throat of the Charleville defence. That's a high clearing, easy catch inside the full forward line by Martin Daly. He's hooked on his attempt to try and get the ball in. Carl O'Carroll gets a knock for his trouble. Seemed to get that across the head. Referees calling for attention to come in there. Cause is okay, but referees looking for attention. Stopping the game. Everyone gets a breather. Charleville just picked up that 4 point there from Mark Kavanagh. 16 minutes since they scored the last game. 110 to 4 points. Hopefully that'll settle north, pick up a couple of more ball. But Charleville seem to be leaving Feakle players very loose across around the pitch at the moment. Feakle collecting the ball easily in the full forward line under no pressure and having easy opportunities as they go towards goal. King Collins is stepping over this one. He has a long puck of the ball. Switches the point of attack. He goes looking for Tim Haw. Hasn't got on much of the ball today. Hasn't got nothing solid into his hand that he can have a chance at going forward. Shane McGrath gets the ball away once more. He's sweeping up loads of room inside there. That ball breaks down inside. Jack Mead just did enough just to contest it. He's trying to come away with it. He looks at the high hand pass there. From McCagney does well to pick it up, but the next ball is passed off and he's looking for the run once more. He's after getting towards the halfway line. He looks at the ball inside. Tim Haw can't get it once more. Collision of a couple of players inside there. And the full back comes out with it this time. He does well. Evan McMahon. The ball comes down this far side. Oh, and then he looking for the short hurley pass inside. Nothing was on. Con Smith picks it up. He's going inside now. He's 2 players on him. He hand passes it back. It's picked up by Evan Toohey. That's blocked down by Jack Doyle in the middle of the park. And then he comes in, wins it on the second attempt. Oh, it's Kevin O'Connor. He gets the shoulder into the back. Referee says play on now. And then he picks it up. Left another second shoulder into. Now the game is building up a little bit more. Jack Doyle picks it up. He tries to break through the middle and passes off towards Kevin O'Connor. He strikes for 65 yards now. It's going to drop inside, but it's going to drop to the left and wide just. And that's great defending there by Feakle at the moment. Plenty of a breather taken now for a couple of players. Even Toohey just down receiving attention. Corner back inside, just tying up his boots for Feakle. Justin Nielsen. Charver getting a few running repairs, getting themselves back into position. But a good section of play there by good defending by Feakle in here around the middle park. Not leaving Charleville having an easy opportunity to break through into Feakle's 65 yard line. 23 and a half minutes of the game played. Couple of Charleville boys warming up down here on the sideline. Danny Flynn has the jersey off already, seems to be getting himself ready. Darren Casey's also down there at the moment. Couple of movement being made down there. We can see a couple of early changes here, could turn up the field of attack for Charleville at the moment. Picked up once more. That seems to be Darragh Fitzgibbon. He hand passes off to Kevin O'Connor. He looks for it back once more. He's on the 65. Once more the hand pass, but it's blocked inside there by James Noonan. And Gary Guilfoyle sweeping up the danger in the middle, and it comes back, but it's a poor clearance ball. Kevin O'Connor gets the pull in it. He's blocked down by Conor Smith. And Conor Smith comes forward once more. He's looking for the easy ball into the middle, and then he can't do much to stop it. And Stephen Conway picks up the breaking ball with a hefty shoulder. He strikes up the left. He strikes, goes to the left and wide this occasion. But it's on this occasion it's Charleville to do the strong defending. Charleville have a bit of work to do. Two fellas ready here on the sideline. Darren Casey and Danny O'Flynn both look ready to come in. Two early changes on the Charleville side. Ball goes out to the far side. Jacqueline in Acres, he picks that up. Gary Guilfoyle can't get nowhere near him. The ball is sent inside, in towards the full. Tim Hawke gets the bat down. He's under immense pressure inside there. Nothing free inside there by that full back line from Feakle at the moment. Ball is coming out. Kevin O'Connor tries to stop Conor Smith. Can't do it on this occasion. He wriggles under his arm and it comes to Oisin O'Donnell. 3 from play already. It's a high one. Straight between the posts. Over the bar. 4 points for play. Oisin O'Donnell. 111 to 4 points. 25 minutes gone in the game. Two changes on the Charleville side here. And the flag is up. Danny O'Flynn and Darren Casey both coming on. Tim Haw on the replacement for Danny O'Flynn. And Mark Kavanagh also being replaced for Darren Casey. Early changes here with a bit of a 10 from Charleville. 25 minutes gone in the game. Early in the second half. Plenty movement, early motions of intent. Charleville looking to get themselves back into the game. The captain Danny Flynn on the ball. Pucko was aimed at him straight away. The ball is cleared up by Evan Toohey. It's Feakle once more are in there. It's a nice touch away by Jack Doyle. Hurley's pulled out of his hand and he gets the free out for that. Good defending, good anticipation of the game. Charleville will be looking to get a couple of more scores back into this game before they take off. Alan Dennehy stepping up to strike this free. He's just inside his own 45-yard line. Goes out the far side. He's looking for the run of Andrew Cagney. That's a high one. It breaks. Seems to be a couple of legs inside there. Not coming out easy. Andrew Cagney gets it up in the second attempt. He has no runners inside there. He's half blocked. It's coming out towards Darragh Fitzgibbon. He can't get that ball as it comes over his head. And Con Smith does well, sweeping up the danger. And sends Feakle back on the attack once more. He's out early inside there. Martin Daly gives a hefty shoulder to Jack Buckley. He felt the attempt of that one. It's a poor shot going in inside. Two players at home. Both felt the effects of that full blow. 100% committed challenge. Referee just blows just to receive attention. Charleville have the ball inside in their own 21-yard line. It'll be an indirect free out. But let the boys get a bit of attention into receive it. Both players back up to their feet again once more. Game is back on. King Collins with the free out once, or the indirect free out. It goes towards Darren Casey. Look, his first touch of it since he's came on. Gets it back into his hand. He strikes off the right. He strikes early. And referee waves the white flag. Good score by Darren Casey. His first since he just came on, first effort of the game. First score for Darren Casey. Pucko taken again by Eva Quilligan. Come down this far side. Touch off the Hurley of Jack Doyle. Charleville can't seem to give it in. Linesman put the flag up. It's gone out for a sideline ball for Feakle. Gary Guilfoyle is going to take this. Coming up, we're not far away now from the half-time whistle. We're waiting for the fourth official there to put up his. That's it. A quick sideline cut. Charleville off. Shane McGrath picked it up. Daniel Flynn very cynical there. Puts out the foot, trips him, and he's going to get a card for this. Give him a word. There's going to be five added minutes onto the first half here of injury time. Plenty of stoppages there at the moment due to a couple of injuries off the ball. Danny O'Flynn receives a yellow. for a very cynical foul. And it looks like it's going to be an easy scoring opportunity for Shane McGrath once he can regain his feet again once more. Shane McGrath gets himself set. He's 3 from frees direct already, and that he adds his another tally to that. 4 from frees, 1 from play, 5 points in total. Feakle 112, Charleville 5 points. We're into injury time now as we speak. 5 minutes of it to play. Keane Collins to get the game underway. There's a 10 points difference here at the moment. Charleville will need to look to get themselves back into, because this Feakle side look a very, very good side at the moment. They're well on top, and here they go once more. He's inside the 45. He can't seem to kick it on. Cathal Carroll comes back to pick it up. Hand passes it off there towards Finbar Cagney. He's trying to break out the tackle pass. Stephen Conway nothing doing. This time ball breaks into the middle. Jack Doyle picks it up in the middle between the 45 and the 60. Comes out towards Alan Denny. He breaks the tackle at 2. He looks for Jack Callan on the far side. It runs on towards Conor Buckley. He lets it run. Jack Callan picks it up. He turns on into his right. He strikes it. He strikes it to the right and wide. And we're starting off again with Eva Quilligan once more. He loads of times puckouts for Feakle have been spot on today so far. Then Charva can't seem to nullify it at the moment. Jack Buckley comes across to clear the danger. Finbar Cagney gets the ball, gets the hand pass from Jack Buckley. Comes in towards Darren Casey. Darren Casey looks to go off on a run. He's going straight through the heart of the Feakle defence. He's taking on 1, he's taking on 2. Ball breaks through into the middle. This time is picked up by Darren Fitzgibbon. He strikes it. Ball dropped off Darren Casey's hurley, dropped under Darren Fitzgibbon, strikes it over the bar off the left hand side. First score of the game for Darren Fitzgibbon. It comes in off the wing. And that score line is just narrowly edging closer together. And Feakle took an early puck out, ball couldn't break free. Jack Buckley did well to defend. And now Charva come away with it once more. It's hand past Danny O'Flynn, back to Carol Carroll, into Jack Doyle. Jack Doyle looking to take on the defender. He's going through the middle. He can't catch it anymore, but he's going straight through the middle. Oh, and the ball drops off the hurley. A little flick there, and Feakle seem to pick up the danger. And Evan McMahon comes away with it, breaking down this far side. Darren Butler read that early. Ball bounces, doesn't stick into his hand. Comes back to second attempt and the third attempt. Eventually he does. He breaks out past the first tackle. It comes in towards the middle here, towards Kevin O'Connor. Darren Butler receives it back once more. He strikes off the right of the hurley. Darren Fitzgibbon puts up the hurl. There's a late hand in there, and consummate free against Darren Fitzgibbon on the 65 yard line out here on the left hand side. And Feakle once more regain possession, slow down the game, and look to add another score just before the end of the half. Con Smith did well there to regroup, get himself around, win that free ball. He seems to be sweeping up all around the middle of the park today and inside in the back line, helping out his 6 backs at the moment. He's playing a storming game outside there. Shane McGrath steps up once more. He's 4 frees from 4 at the moment. He's super under him at the moment. He strikes that. This is a long way out, but that's no bother to him. That's straight between the uprights. And he adds on to Feakle's total. He cancelled out Charleville's point there a while ago. And we're just coming up to the 1 minute left of additional time at the moment. Different style of puck out this time. It's a short one that's poked out over on the far side towards Finbar Cagney. He seems to be running into trouble this time. He is this time. He's caught. He's held on to it. It's going to be a free ball. Martin Daly just slows down the game. Quick free take, and he goes in towards Jack Doyle. Acres of space. He dropped off from the centre back line. Holding on to the ball too long, very indecisive, and he gets caught up by 3 Feakle players. The Feakle seem to do well, try and come out with it. They kick it out, it's picked up. Darren Casey does well, he comes out. He seems to see a lot of the ball at the moment since he's in the middle. He turns, he breaks past the tackle of 1 and 2. A poor hand pass in towards Jack Buckley, over the head of him. And that's picked up by Enda Noonan. He sends that ball inside. There's a no-look pass, and the no-look, it went nowhere. That ball is put down the line. Conor Buckley can't. And a bit of frustration. He strikes the ball high off the pitch at the moment. It's going to be a sideline ball for Feakle, and the frustration seems to be creeping in there for the Charleville players at the moment. Nothing seems to be going right from. They're not happy with what's going on. You can see that them steps of frustration are coming in. The balls aren't sticking at the moment. Can't seem to get their first touches right. And Feakle just seem to keep edging into the extending onto the lead as we speak at the moment. Shane McGrath looking for a good patch of grass, probably the only place in in the arena at the moment where there's a bad patch of grass there. All it seems to be is mud. Seems to have found a little bit of it. Looks to head off. Strikes that well. It goes in towards the corner. Cathal Carroll as well. He's sticking tight there. And there's a clash off the ball. Referee blows for half-time whistle. 35 minutes just over it gone. Referee blows for a half-time break, which Feakle have been 100% the dominant side at the moment. And they're well justified to their win. Charleville very poor at the moment, the Cork champions. No ideas when the ball seems to go forward. They seem to be lacking a lot with ideas at the moment. Another 30 to play after the second half, and we go in the scoreline. Feakle 113, Charleville 6 points. Both teams are back out here for the second half of the Munster Intermediate final here in Partnagale and Limerick. Both sides seem to be unchanged at the moment, but it's a big half needed here from Charleville. Feakle just need to keep doing exactly what they were doing. They were 100% dominant in the first half, but Charleville need a big 30 minutes here to get themselves back into it. They look to start early. Darf Skiven picked it up. He played Alan Dennehy's ball sent in towards the corner. There's a hand pass ball inside. Kevin O'Connor picks it up. He's in the acre of the room. He's travelling through. Strikes low. Just over the top of the bar. Charleville starts again just the same way they started the first half. In control. Early score. There was 10 points of difference at half time. Down to 9 points. 113 to 7 points. Eva Quilligan getting the balls started out once more. Balls dropping in the air. Jack Buckley looking to come out and claim that one. He gets a hand to it. Knocks it on towards Jack Doyle. Jack Doyle looks to send that Darf Skiven. He's going off on a run. He's twisting and turning. He's onto the left. He's looking to take Justin Nelson on the right hand side. He strikes it. And he strikes it straight between the posts. Charleville 2 points in the space of a minute of pucking out of the game being thrown back in. But they did start this way in the first half as well. They went 2 early points to the lead before Feakle got themselves back into the game. Charleville need to withstand this pressure. They started early. They've got the Charleville crowd behind them below. Start excited once more. As the ball is pucked out again once more by Eva Quilligan and knocked away, and Feakle get control of the ball for the first time in the second half once more. Ball is dropped in inside. It's batted in the air. That sun is blinding back there. Same as the first half. But Darren Butler seems to clean up this time once more. But now he's looking for options outside the pitch. He gives it to Cathal Carroll. Dangerous place to lose the ball here once more. The ball is hand passed out. He tries to strike off the hurley. Darren Butler got away with it that time. It comes in towards Cathal Carroll. Ball breaks. Martin Daly, Jack Buckley, Cathal Carroll. Oisin Donlan does pick it up in this second attempt. Strikes it off the left. The ball is dropping inside. A ball is picked up by Gary Guilfoyle inside. And then he's looking to stand him up big and strong. He's holding him. Ball drops to the floor. Somebody trying to make claim to the ball. It picked up by Gary Guilfoyle once more. He's blocked by Alan Dennehy. Falls to the ground. Charleville can't seem to claim it. It's picked up the breaking out. Nothing coming out easy. Ball slapped down on the back. It's soft free to give out by Feakle. And it's going to be a free out. And Charleville breathe easy once more. King Collins comes over to step up that dangerous play by Charleville across that back 21-yard line. Could have so sorely counted for another early goal for Feakle and could have seen the game off early, but Charleville come away, a free ball, the free on Alan Fitzgibbon. King Collins takes the ball. It's a change of direction. He's looking for Darren Fitzgibbon on this near side to us here. Darren Fitzgibbon get a touch on it. Conor Buckley can't read the judge of the ball and it goes in towards the corner. Swing and miss by Owen Toohey and it breaks in towards Danny O'Flynn. He gets it up on the second attempt. He hand passes off inside towards Jack Doyle. Jack Doyle beats the ball from going out of play. He does a ring about. He comes back in. He looks across the 21-yard line. Kevin O'Connor can't pick it up in the air. Jack Callan seems to be pulled. He seems to be pushed in the second attempt. He can't. No free game. And Shane McGrath gets the flick away. And Consby comes away with it and he pucks down the left hand side, but he only pucks as far as Alan Dennehy on the Charleville 65. It's a big long strike. He strikes it high. It's going to drop. It's going to drop on the 13. Conor Buckley seems to be free. Get the flick. Oh, bounces over Conor Buckley and Eva Quilligan inside the goals. It goes out for a go puck out ball. Wide ball. Umpire waves and referee tells everybody get outside the 21-yard line. Early pressure on the second half here by Charleville at the moment. Feakle standing strong at the moment. As Eva Quilligan get the second half once more underway, comes down this near side. Cathal Carroll and Oisin Donlan both standing up. Oisin Donlan gets the flight of the ball. He knocks it in between the middle of Jack Buckley's leg and he's away. Cathal Carroll can't seem to hold on to him. He pulls it on the left hand side. He strikes up the left, strikes it high. Referee waves the white flag. Oisin Donlan gets his 5th of the game and Feakle's 1st of the second half. That was a very good score. He judged the flight of the ball from the puck out. It went over Charleville's head and then he flicked it through the legs of Jack Buckley. He went on to finish off a score. A good score well together. Jack Doyle picks up Frey from the puck out. That went high, but that went to the left and wide. Charleville looking to regroup straight away from the puck out. Partially ball went to the left and wide. Good pressure on Jack Doyle by Evan Toohey, or Owen Toohey on the block down to centre half back. He's playing well inside there in the middle of the park for Feakle at the moment. Eva Quilligan picks it up. He looks to strike off once more from the goals. He looks for the same side this time. Con Smith can't get it up this time. It breaks off with Darragh Fitzgibbon. He's juggling with the ball and eventually he gets the flick into the hand. And now he's away into space. He breaks it, touches that ball because he's low. It drops in inside. Keeper gets the flick. It goes over the bar. He wasn't 100% sure. He said better to see it over than better to see it in the back of the neck. Darragh Fitzgibbon gets the 3rd of the game. And Charleville looking to get it just under the double figures marked on 9 points. Feakle 114, 7 points to 9. Devastated is closing ever so slightly, 8 points of difference. 35 minutes and a half gone, just 5 played in the second half so far. Feakle pick up with from the puck out on the far side of Stephen Conway. He's going through the middle. He can't be stopped at the moment. He picks up Oisin Donlan once more. He scored 1 from play in the first half and the second half already. He's looking to break around Jack Buckley and the ball breaks through from a long hand pass, but Darren Butler reads that well. He comes across the ground. He's looking to break out. He gets the free for his troubles. And Charleville once more sweeping up along that back 21-yard line this time. Seems to be a bit solid, a lot stronger first 5 minutes of the second half. Keane Collins comes out to take the free ball. Good defensive line across and well read of the game by Darragh Butler to break out and win the free ball. Long puck out once more, long down the line. They're looking towards Danny O'Flynn. The last couple of balls are going. Danny O'Flynn picks it up. Injured hand on. He strikes left to right. He strikes over the bar. First score of the game for Danny O'Flynn. And Charleville are rallying now at the moment early in this second half. They didn't stay long inside that dressing room for the second half, or at half time. They were back out within the space of 6 minutes. Whatever was said inside there. Get back out, get the job done in the field. You know what you have to do. 114 to 10 points, 7 points the difference. That gap of the scoreline is ever so slowly marshalling down. Kevin O'Connor gets the bat. He knocks it on to Jack Doyle. Jack Doyle finds Andrew Cagney. Haven't seen much of him yet in the game, but now he's off on an antagonized run in the middle. He comes down to his left. He strikes it over the bar. Another score. That's 5 scores on the trot in the space of 6 minutes for Charleville in this second half. And now the game is building up. There isn't much in between the sides. 6 points, 2 puck of a ball, as you want to say. Long left in this game. 25 minutes, just over 25 minutes left to play. That will include stoppage time as well. Eva Quillen gets the puck out underway this time. He switches position of the game. He goes to the far side. Bit of holding on. Referee says play away. It seems to be Consummator breaks through. He knocks his side. King Collins gets the bat of the hurl. He gets it on to flicks out in the second attempt. It's picked up by Finbar Cagney. He plays out the short hurl into the ball. Darren Buller in the centre of the park. He turns. He looks for the short hand pass towards Jack Doyle. Jack Doyle looks to pick out Alan Dennehy on this left hand side. Sees Andrew Cagney in extra space. Got a great score just there a minute ago. Gets the ball into his hand this time. Now he looks for Darragh Fitzgibbon. Darragh Fitzgibbon turns on to the left. He looks to stretch off his legs. He's on a run against Killian Ban. Flicks back towards Andrew Cagney. Turns on to his left. He strikes it high. Strikes it good. That looks good. The roaring on the sideline before it even goes over. Umpire raises the white flag. Andrew Cagney 2 from 2 in 2 minutes. And Charleville 5 points behind. Referee's telling him get outside that 21-yard line nice and early before any puck can be taken. Eva Quillen gets the game on the way. Goes on the far side once more. That ball is batted down as a free ball. Hurley over the head against Alan Dennehy, and it's going to be a free ball. Shane McGrath is going to step up once more in the second half. He's just on Charleville's 65-yard line. But it's a very good fast opening start from Charleville at the moment. They seem to start very strong. They've scored 6 points. They've scored 6 points in 6 minutes in the second half from what they scored 6 points in the first whole 35 minutes of the first half. It's a good response from a half-time break from Charleville, who were very poor in the first half. Feakle haven't started yet. Shane McGrath will be looking to get them underway. He got them underway in the first half again from a free ball. He's looking to get this will be his 7th of the game. He's 5 from frees as we speak. 114 to 12 points. 17 points to 12. 5 in the difference. Shane McGrath strikes it. Shane McGrath does no wrong. Strikes it over the bar once more. 6 from frees for Shane McGrath as we speak at the moment. He sends the lead to 6 points once more. Puck out taken by Keane Collins once more. Comes down towards Darragh Fitzgibbon. Killian Ban is doing very well, keeping Darragh Fitzgibbon quiet on this near side. But out come Darren Casey. He gets the block. Jack Allen is fouled in the middle of the park. The free ball. for Charleville, and Charleville get their first free. Looks like Darragh Skiven's going to come over and step up. This is the first free since Mark Kavanagh went off early in the first half after 25 minutes of the game. Darragh Skiven stepping up to take his first free of the game. Darragh strikes, he strikes it well, strikes it over the bar. First from free for Darragh, cancels out Shane McGrath's free there, and we're back to within 5 points once more. Eva Quilligan getting the game back underway again. Plenty of words coming in from the sideline. It's 15 on 15 inside. That's a super catch out there by Oisin Donnelly. That's twice, 3 times he's won that well there in the second half from his own puck out. The ball comes in. They're running through it. Oisin Donnelly makes himself available just outside the 45 line. He's moving and twisting. He gives it back towards Martin Daly. Martin Daly strikes off the left, pumps a fist in the air. Referee pumps the white flag in the air, and it's another score for Feakle once more. That's a long puck out this time by King Conn. He's looking for Andrew Cagney over on the far side. It's blocked down with Conor Buckley. Conor Buckley can't be strong enough out there. It seems to be picked up by Darren Casey. But he's being harassed out there at the moment. Feakle seems to pick it up. Nobody seems to come away with it. There's a bit of afters on the ground over. And Feakle come away with it once more. The ball's breaking in towards the full forward. Who's that? That's Enda Noonan centre forward. He's after running into full forward. He picks up, it breaks in the middle for Gary Guilfoyle. He loses the ball in the first time. Oisin Donnelly once more. He's sweeping up the danger. It's a poor hand pass. It's just in behind the back of Martin Daly outside there. He picks up a bit of room. Tries to win around the tackle of Finbar Cagney. Stands him up well. Ball goes out the far side. It's Oisin Donnelly once more. He was on the right hand side a while ago. Now he's on the left hand side. He goes into the middle frame and Bonnie turns his strike. Good block by Darren Butler. He has no idea where's that ball gone. Jack B comes in behind him to cover the river. Nothing done yet. It's not away yet. And the Noonan's inside. He picks up the loose ball. Ball is put back across the square. Jack Buckley inside, does well. There's a clash inside of 2 bodies. Referee's playing the game away. Comes down here towards Jack Doyle. Jack Doyle picks up in the middle. He flicks it in the middle into the area. And now Darragh forgiven. His acres are into. He's on a chase. Gillian Ban is right behind him. Strikes off his left. And he strikes to the left and wide. An easy scoring opportunity just inside the 45-yard line. You would have talked for the young cock hurler Darragh Fitzgibbon, but it goes to the left and wide. Feakle left off. And that was a fast rip roaring there. 5 minutes to play there at the moment. Puck was taken by Eva Quilligan once more. Kevin O'Connor goes up. He gets the flick and he gets it into his hand. He does well. He's looking for Darragh Fitzgibbon once more. Off the run, off the shoulder. He gives it to him this time. Can't make a stick in the time, but gets up in the second attempt. He's running into 2 or 3 tackles. He seemed to run into Shane McGrath more than Shane McGrath ran into Darragh Fitzgibbon, and referee gives a free. And this time it looks like it should be a scoring opportunity from free ball from Darragh Fitzgibbon. And we all seem to be able to take a little bit of a breather. Water's passed on into a couple of players there now at the moment. Everyone gets to recover, get a breather, and regroup. Seems to be more of a soft free there as Darragh Fitzgibbon seemed to run into more Shane McGrath. The way he turned, Shane McGrath seemed to be standing his ground. Just seemed to have his hands up wide. Darragh Fitzgibbon seemed to step over now. He looked to get this free to nullify that lead once more, and it goes back to within 5. And that's 2 from free, 5 from play so far for Darragh Fitzgibbon at the moment. And from that fast opening 6 minutes, we seem to be after getting a breather within ourselves, and the game has died down a little bit, but I don't think it's going to die down for a lot longer. And that ball breaks. Martin Daly picks up. Jack Buckley and Finbar Cagney both went up for the same ball. Hurley over the neck, but Finbar Cagney, it's going to be a free ball. Shane McGrath will look to step up once more to take that. He's having a word with Finbar Cagney. Don't put the Hurley over the neck. Ball went over the 2 Charleville players there as they both went up to contest the ball. Martin Daly picked it up and the free was given then against him, and Shane McGrath is going to pick this up for a free ball. He's 35 out, he's 6 from free so far, 7 from 1 from play altogether. That makes a tally of 7. He's looking to get 8. Five points to difference. This is to extend it once more to within that 6 points. Shane McGrath does no wrong like the others. Puts it back over the bar again once more. And that's to within 6. 117 to 14 points. The 20 points to 14. We're coming up to half. Just to the halfway point of the first half. We're a couple of minutes off of it. But Darragh Fitzgibbon wins his own puck out. He strikes off the left this time. He's striking, he's sailing to the left, but it sails inside the left hand upright. Another score from Darragh Fitzgibbon, winning their own puck out. It just shows what can happen. He strikes it well and brings that back. Cancels out Shane McGrath's free from there a while ago, and they're back within 5. Charleville can't seem to break that 5-point barrier at the moment, though. That's as far as it got in the last couple of minutes. Can't seem to break it. Oisin Donlan once more, a towering figure, picks it up there from the puck out ball. He's winning acres of it inside there and loads of room. Darren Butler gets the half block down on Raymond Bond. The ball breaks inside. It's a foot race on between Enda Noon and Darren Butler. They're both tussling on the ground. Charleville seem to have more bodies in around there. There seems to be a push in the back. Referee's not giving it. Jack Mead, no, there's another. His body's falling everywhere. Referee's blowing the whistle. He's going to throw it in. He's going to bring it out to the 21-yard line. Referee gets the game back underway. Throw ball on the far side. Jack Buckley trying to hold up in the Noonan. He does well. No Conor Carroll's inside there. Charleville can't seem to claim to the ball. Jack Buckley's in there once more. Charleville seem to come out with a Darren Butler looking to burst out past 13. He's past the 21. He has the advantage. He goes towards Jack Doyle. Jack Doyle, he's taking too much out of it. He's caught in possession with Stephen Conway. He gets to the second attempt, and now he gets the free this time. There's a bit of holding and there's a few afters. Referee says, let's get this game underway. It's been a clean game so far as we speak. King Collins comes out to take this free. He's on the 45-yard line. We've 46 minutes played. 117 to 15 points. So 20 points to 15. 5 points in the difference. Charleville haven't yet broken that 5-point barrier since they were in front in the first 3 or 4 minutes of the game. King Collins is a long one. It's going to be high. And this time it's going to be to the right and wide. A poor ball sent in there on an opportunist free ball that could have been sent down the pitch. Charleville lose possession of the ball. It goes towards a puck out now for Eva Quilligan. He has plenty of time. He doesn't mind how long he takes with it. As he gets the ball once more. He's looking for Oisin Donlan once more. He's claiming everything out here at the moment. Kevin O'Connor does well to battle, but Oisin Donlan comes through the back. He can't seem to get claimed this time, but he does on the second attempt when Charleville can't clean it up. And the ball is sent in long. That's a good catch inside there. Darren Butler does well to hold up the possession. Ball is sent in by Gary Guilfoy. He has an easy strike off the left this time as he gained a couple of yards on the turn. And the ball goes straight over the bar, and 6 points is the advantage once more. A long puck out by King Collins once more. Goes down the far side. Conor Buckley is trying to break in through the middle. He strikes off the left. Good score by Conor Buckley. He done well to gain an advantage there in the middle. He strikes well. Puts the ball over the bar. Good score. First score of the game for Conor Buckley. 47.5 minutes played. We're back to that 5-point barrier as we always speak of at the moment. Charleville can't seem to break it down. Feakle once more. He's looking for Oisin Donlan. It's where all the puck was coming. He's striking up early. And once again he caught that early. And caught it well. He's looking to break into the middle. He flicks it. And then he does well to read the situation this time. Comes in towards Jack Kelly. Can't seem to claim the ball. The row ball run breaks. Picked up by Shane McGrath. His other number 8 compadre on the Feakle side. He strikes off the right. It's a super score for Shane McCarthy on this near side. And he has his tally of 8 at the moment. He makes that 9. And advantage once more Feakle. Pucko's taken once more. This ball goes down towards Danny Flynn. He gets the bat down, but the full back does well. Evan McMahon. Charleville finding a lot harder to gain possession and to gain easier scoring opportunities. Stephen Conway picks it up. It goes out towards the left hand side. Martin Daly picks it up. He's running his own ease and leisurely pace over there. He takes a quick step. He goes around Finn Brackagny. Finn Brackagny sits in the hurl. He does well. Martin Daly taking too much time with that. Doing it at his leisure over there. And he was dispossessed. They find Danny Flynn. Danny Flynn finds Jack Doyle on the far side. There's a hand pass off. It goes back in towards the middle. I think it's Jack Doyle. It is Jack Doyle. He strikes it low. There's a flick. It goes out. Referee, goalkeeper can't keep it in. It goes out for a 65-yard ball. Darf is given a strike from the 65 from the place ball. Goes up, it goes over the bar. Back to 5 between them. Substitution on the Feakle side. Number 10, Stephen Conway. And left half forward was being replaced by number 17, Ger Hanrahan. He's gone over, just taking the exact place, going over on top of Cathal Carroll. Kevin O'Connor seems to be down, receiving a bit of attention at the moment. Seems to have a leg injury on the left leg at the moment. Doesn't seem to be any more activity on the sideline at the moment. Charleville getting themselves set again once more. 5 points is the difference, and it has been for so long. And so long that 5-point barrier cannot be breached. Kevin Connor back up once more. Charleville sitting up for the puck out. We know what is going at this stage, coming back out here towards Oisin Donlan once more. It seems to be a bit shorter this time. It goes towards Danny O'Flynn, who gets the break. Breaks in, Jack Buckley tries to come out to get the flick. Danny O'Flynn picks it up and he points Kevin O'Connor. Kevin O'Connor going down this near side. They seem to have a change of position inside. Kevin O'Connor strikes off the right and he strikes to the right and wide. Danny O'Flynn seems to come out the pitch. They put Darf given inside in the full forward position at the moment. Just under 10 minutes to play. As we speak, 5-point barrier still not broken. Kevin Connor put the ball to the right and wide. Even Quilligan starting off again. He's looking for Stephen Conway. He seems to be a positional change at the moment. They brought out Martin Daly. Darren Butler gets the flick away, gets the ball into his hand. He drops it and it goes out for a silent ball to Charleville. He's given a free ball for a push there. Late push by Martin Daly. Miscommunication there. Keane Collins after coming all the way out to get it, and then he takes the free ball, wobbling in towards Darf Given. He can't claim it. It's picked up by the full back. Evan McMahon, he strikes that high. He come down this near side. Con Smith, Danny Flynn goes up with the full. Con Smith, big, strong tower at left hand. He picks it up. Ball breaks into the middle. It's not going to go out. A play does in the second attempt, and then he knocks it out. It's going to go to the sideline ball to Feakle. And Feakle are winning the midfield battles once more. As we speak. Looks like Stephen Oisin Donlan setting up now. He leaves off. Shane McGrath comes across to take Shane McGrath have an outstanding game down in the middle of the park. He's 9 points in play as we speak at the moment. He's covering all the options around the pitch. Within his middle third, his back third and his forward third. He's everywhere along the pitch scoring all over the place. Takes the 65. Switches that point of play. Is coming in. Cathal Carroll reads that ball much better than Ger Hanrahan did. That ball goes in towards the corner. There's no Hurley. Picks it up, he gives the hand pass into Darf Skinny. He gets a quick step on. Evan McMahon that time with the poor ball off the left of the Hurley, and it goes well to the left and wide. And Feakle are left off once more. Charleville should be looking at nullifying them on the scoreboard instead of going for goals. There's still just over 7 minutes left in the game. Only 5 points in it. Let's reduce the barrier once more. Feakle are left off once more. And Eva Quilling comes off with the puck out. He goes towards the far side. There's a long puck in the air. It's picked up by Raymond Bond. Sideline ball. It goes straight out over the white line. It's going to be a sideline ball for Charleville. Cathal Carroll picks up the ball. He gives it to Finbar Cagney. Charleville looking to get the game underway once more. We've just gone through the 53rd minute of the half. Finbar Cagney just striking inside his own 65. There's a good bit of height in it. Going in towards the corner. It could sail straight out there. And it does indeed. It's on just outside Feakle's 21-yard line. There's a bit of more movement here on the Feakle side at the moment. More options warming up there for Feakle as we speak. They look to get the game underway on the 21-yard line. They're taking all the time they need here at the moment. Feakle 119, Charleville 17 points. 5 points the difference at the moment. We haven't had a score for a couple of minutes. It hasn't been like that at all in the game. There's usually scores every couple of minutes in the game here today. It's been a very fast, high-scoring game. Free ball. Darren Butler wins the free just inside his own 65. He's looking to call back Darren is given for the strike of the ball. Darf Given coming to step up and take this one. It's a long way out at the moment. I can see Austin McMahon is warming up here for Feakle. He's a helmet on, he's ready to go. Reinforcements coming in for Feakle to see out the game, the 5 points difference. Darf Given stands over. He's on his own 65-yard line. He strikes it. He strikes it well. He strikes it. Looks good. Goalie has it up. Umpire waves the white flag. Charleville have eventually got inside that 5-point barrier. It's within 4 points now. That change is being made by Feakle. Austin McMahon comes on. The replacement is number 11, Enda Noonan. Eva Quilligan to get the game underway. From his own puck out. They're probably going to look for Oisin Donnelly, the towering man at the moment. They switch the point to play. That's an easy pick out for Gary Guilfoyle on the halfway of the pitch. But it's a poor ball inside. It goes to Conor Carroll. He's short time pass back towards Darvis Given. He hadn't moved in yet. The ball goes in long. No full forward inside there. Drops straight into Eva Quilligan's hand. And now the ball. Oh, he's blocked down inside by Jack Doyle. Charleville looking to punish him early. Ball can't come cleanly. It's picked up by Andrew Cagney. He's trying to make a bit of room for himself. He strikes after right. He strikes it out. He strikes it over the bar. Eva Quilligan made a down mistake inside there. He's lucky he didn't finish up in the back, and they had a point for Charleville. A goal within it now. 119 to 19 points. High scoring game. And all to play for. Just coming 4.5 minutes to play here in the Gaelic ground. Now the crowd are going. Charleville are back in within this game. Feakle still a standing strong. Ball comes to Oisin Donnelly. He's up once more. He doesn't claim it out. He sees it come off Oisin Donnelly's helmet. And he goes out for a sideline ball. Charleville seem to be getting all the advantage at the moment as we speak. And then he over here on this side, overtaking the sideline. He's looking for all these little patches of grass. The one bad point of the pitch where there's no grass seen, just all mud. He strikes it. He gets a good one. It goes in towards the corner. It's picked up by Andrew Cagney. Just scored there a moment ago. Plenty of time. He gives the hand pass. He gets blocked. He gets the sideline ball. Good defending there by Oisin Donnelly. Darvis Given comes out to take this sideline. He's looking for a quick one. I think he's going to revert the ball there. He's going to set it up and play. They're looking for that big ball inside. Darvis Given steps up. He's getting the positioning right on the pitch as we speak. Because off he strikes, he doesn't strike well at all, but it breaks into middle. Consmith can't get out of there. His counterpartner, Shane McGrath, and he gets rid, but only as far as Finn Cagney. He breaks out. He gives the hand pass for Danny Flynn. He receives it back once more. Going to the late one in there on top of Darvis Given. Got it on the hand. It's a free ball. Referee's going to call him back. That's going to be the first card of the game for a Feakle player. Looked like it was Oisin Donnelly. He was trying to get in. He was just a bit late, sticking in the hurley for the ball, and he's going to receive a yellow card for his troubles. He's played well though today out there for the Feakle man. On the half here for number 12, Oisin Donnelly. This time Darvis Given is going to step up. He has the range to strike this one. He struck a few. They've gone to the left and right. He'll be hoping this time this one will go over the bar for him.
Get your shape across the half forward line. Spread it out. Push. You're playing pulling out too many players into the middle turn. Pushing. Yeah, but we're keeping wide because on the benches now we're telling. So get your shape across.
Darvis Given, he looks to strike. He's inside the feet, just outside the Feakle. It's going to once more goes to the left and wide, and they're not striking right now for Darvis Given at the moment, and the score stays within 3, 119, 19 points. Feakle have the advantage. We're coming up to just 2 minutes of official time left. Referee's telling Eva Quilligan, get on with the game. A great second half here in the Gaelic grounds of this Munster intermediate final. Oisin Donnelly, there he is once more. He picks that up. He switches the game. It's going over towards Raymond Bond and Darren Butler. Darren Butler picks it up, and now he's trying to stretch his leg. He's a bit of room to move into. He strikes off the right hand side of the hurley. He strikes it down the middle. There's no one there, but the ball isn't caught cleanly by Ontui, and the ball does break. It's picked up by Andrew Cagney. Not on the first attempt, not on the second attempt. Feakle do well. Conor Buckley can't get it up. He kicks out towards Danny Flynn. He tries to break the first tackle. Hand pass off towards Kevin O'Connor. He knocks it into his hand. The hand pass ball goes over towards Andrew Cagney. He turns aside. He's held. He strikes. Oh, comes off the goalie's hurley. Second attempt. Oh! Gone into the back of the net by Jack Doyle. Ties the level for the third time in the game in the 59th minute here in the Gaelic grounds. Charleville are rallying much more. 119 and 119. And now it's all to play for here once more. The sides are level. And the assistant referee is going to his board. We're just waiting to find out how much is going to be added on. What a great game of hurling we've had in here. Cork champions, very poor in the first half, have rallied back. Clare champions, Feakle, unbelievable. All games so far. Star player Shane McGrath and Oisin Donnelly. But Charleville have rallied well in the second half. Darvis Given strikes. They're running well now. It looks to be going good. They're going into the lead once more. Charleville taking the lead for the third time in the game. Substitution here on the Feakle side. They're bringing in reinforcements. Raymond Bourne is coming off. Number 19. Colm Nocton is coming on. Charleville take the lead for the third time in the game. They haven't led since the third minute of the first half. The game is just slowing down a little bit. We're coming up. We have 3 minutes of additional time to play. We have played 60 minutes as we speak. 3 more minutes to play. This game is not yet over. Ball is poked down here towards the danger man. Oisín Donnelly is blocked by Jack Buckley in the air. Who wins this ball is most crucial here. Picked up by Conspiracy. They're claiming for Hurling. They're claiming for steps. The ball breaks once more. It's batted away by Conor O'Carroll. The ball breaks. Darren Butler inside. Jack Buckley sends that ball long. The ball breaks. Conor Buckley can't hold his footing. It's picked up by Jack Doyle. Scored the goal there a while ago on the breaking ball. He strikes off the right. But he strikes on goes to the left and or to the right and wide. Charleville lead 120 to 119. David Quilligan looking to get this one on the go straight away. He's looking for the danger man. He switched the point to play. Goes straight down the middle this time. Big men down the middle. For Feakle, Jack Buckley gets the break of the ball. It's picked up by number 19. The man just on Colm Nocton. Can't get into his hand. Charleville come away with Alan Dennehy. He breaks through the first tackle. He's going around the outside. Look now, he's looking for some movement up front. He finds Jack Doyle. He was on the right there 2 minutes ago. He comes out to the left. Can't pick it up. It goes out for a sideline ball. Feakle. We've 1 minute of that additional time played on. 61 minutes, 10 seconds as I counted, as I can see in the board. 120 to 119. Charleville take the lead. Charleville are in the lead. Feakle pick it up. Martin Daly does well. He seems to be a push. Seems to be holding. Ball's on the ground. Referee's going to call a holding. He's going to throw in the ball, he says. Get around to my opposite side. Let's get the game underway again. Jack Callan and Shane McGrath, two good players outside that had a strong game out there all day. Ball breaks. It's pulled on the ball by Andrew Cagney. No. Jack Doyle is in a late hurley there on Justin Nelson. He does well. Feakle are going to look to pump this ball along. They're going to look to get themselves back in the score. Dangerous times for Charleville coming up to the 62nd minute. Shane McGrath been playing well all game. His distribution is very good. What can he do from this? He strikes it well. That's going to drop on the 13. And that's picked up by Oisín Donnelly. He strikes it. Picked it up. He's picking balls out of the air all day. Picked that one on the 13. He strikes it off his left hand shoulder. Puts the size level again for the 4th time in the game. 6 points today for Oisín Donnelly. As it speaks, super game. Super player. Having no standing game out there in the middle of the park. He's moving it off. King Conlon gets it underway with 62, 20 seconds. Conor Buckley picks up the ball. He's looking to break through. He strikes off the left. He can't strike it well. The ball breaks inside in the middle. It's struck. Derek Casey with the ball in the back of the net. The red flag is waved. The second goal for Charleville. The substitution. Derek Casey came on after 25 minutes. He does well. Ball breaks. Eva Quillen takes the puck out. Jack Allen strikes it. At that time it goes to the right hand side and wide. Darren Casey 1-1 from play. We're up to 62-54 on the clock. Ball breaks inside. Keith Collins. Can he claim it? He's called for free. Referee gives him the free ball. It's all about looking at the clock right now. It's all about looking at the clock. How much more is the ref going to add on here? There hasn't been any more stoppages since the assistant put up his stoppage time. King Collins going to look to strike it out. Referee is the whistle in the mouth. The ball is struck long. Game still plays. It breaks to Darren Casey. He strikes. Ball goes to the right and wide. Eva Quilligan with the ball. He strikes it. And the referee blows the final whistle. Charleville of County Cork are the Munster Intermediate Champions for 2018. They fought badly against the unbelievable Clare County Champions in Feakle, who dominated the game for probably 95% of it. Unfortunately, Charleville got the break of the ball coming near to the closing stage of the second half. And they got that goal that duly justified what two good sides have we've had here. A great Munster final. Both sides credit to their county, credit to their clubs, and credit to their officials. A rip-roaring game. Could have went either way. But Charleville progressed to the All-Ireland semi-final now in the 3rd week of January at the way to meet the Leinster champions. The finish is on the scoreline. Charleville 220. Kilfeacle of Clare 120.
First things first, just today, the referee and his team of officials, as well as the Gaelic grounds, I think they all contributed to what was probably one of the most enjoyable games you're going to get to see in the whole year. So thank you for that. Next, I suppose, to our committee, our chairman Mike Keane, who do Trojan work behind the scenes that no one really sees. But to Mike and the committee, we appreciate absolutely everything you do. We've wanted for nothing all year, and a special mention as well today to the women who were making sandwiches, tea, and producing apple tarts for us for the last few weeks. It was greatly appreciated. To our management and backroom team, I'm not going to name everyone because I'll probably leave out someone, so all I can say is, standing up here as Munster champions, this is the reward for all the effort you put in with us for the last 2 years, and thank you from all the players. To our supporters, as you can see in front of me, you came here in massive numbers again. I can safely say they're not all of it means an awful lot to us, and I would safely say for the last 5-10 minutes, it was your support to drag us over the line. Thank you. As most people are aware at this stage, we are now a very successful dual club. So I'd also like to give a special mention to those who are involved in football management throughout the year, both under 21 and junior. It has been an exceptionally successful year. We have managed to win pretty much everything. So, thank you. To our sponsors, Kavanagh's, it's nice to get to thank Kavanagh's and Martin and James in every speech. They've never left us looking for anything, and Martin and James, we are indebted to what you do for us, so thank you very much for that. I suppose next to Feakle, he came out of the blocks at a pace that we just weren't able to live with for the first half, and I'm sure there were many people here that thought we were going to be in for a bit of a hiding, but thanks be to God, we just managed to turn it around. You're a fantastic team, without doubt the best team we've played all year. I know that's little or no consolation to you, but I wish you very well in the senior championship next year in Clare, and no doubt you'll be very successful in it. finish, just my last one, I think it would be remiss of me to thank, or not to thank, or mention the players behind me last. I would safely say I've never played with a more talented, committed, or ultimately successful bunch. The commitment and the dedication they have to what they do, I think, is a credit to all of them, and they deserve all the plaudits that are coming to them, and hopefully this isn't the last trophy we'll have. There's another bank holiday Monday in Charleville.
I'm joined here with James Foley. James, massive supporter. You've played here many times with the team throughout the years. It's a good occasion for the club now.
I think it's the greatest occasion of the club's history, actually, and to be the greatest win in the club's history. It is absolutely unbelievable. The heart and commitment the boys showed there in the second half, and the belief, unbelievable. Like, I mean, you couldn't pick a fellow out of it. Like, they were just, to a man, they were superb, every one of them.
And do you find it worse being nail-biting more on the stand or when it was nail-biting rather on the pitch?
We know on the pitch you could do something about it, to be honest about it. Above the stand you're just getting hoarse, but the boys are super. They didn't need anyone on there with them. They were absolutely brilliant, and fair play to the management team of Tony Mack, John and Ben as well. They were absolutely super all year, and it just shows the belief to put it into the boys, and the year on year, and next year we'll step up again, no doubt about that. These lads have plenty of potential, so next year they'll hit senior hurling flying next year, I guarantee you.
Absolutely, and they've had, as Danny spoke above there when he spoke well there in the speech, you mentioned yourselves there, and Kavanagh's joy. You've been great to the club. You've been there through thick and thin through the years. You've been there a long time. It's good to have such a backing in a big town, and it drives on the whole community together.
Yeah, to be honest about it, we get a lot back from the club too, so we have to understand that as well, and we love giving back. Martin Condon's the main man behind all that, and Martin, as you said, when we were a junior club going nowhere, he was supporting the club, and it's very much appreciated, and I know all the lads appreciate it as well, so great stuff.
Thanks very much, James, and enjoy the celebrations.
Well, of course.
I'm joined here with Conor Buckley, one of the youngest members on the Charleville side at the moment. Conor, great achievement to have at such a young age to be able to witness and play in these big competitions.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. Like, gone in at half time, like, we weren't expecting much. We were just trying to, we never let ourselves go, but there was a bit of belief gone in the side, and like, we just kept going, and when we got it back to 5 and couldn't get it down below 5, time was fading, but we eventually got there in the end.
Yeah, and it's a great occasion. Only a couple of weeks ago you lifted the Cork County Championship, and now you progress yourself to senior. Now you win your Munster. Now you look forward to a couple of days out travelling up the country in 2019 to look towards going to Croke Park.
Yeah, it's unbelievable getting a chance to play up there. Like, it's not too often you can say you get a chance to play in an All-Ireland competition. Like, for just many thanks to the lads as well. Like, we've been putting it in since January, and all the work has finally paid off. Like.
Well done, Conor, and thanks very much. I'm joined here by Ben O'Connor, one of the selectors on the Charleville side. Ben, that was hard fought.
Yeah, look, I know inside the Munster final we were going to get nothing easy, and I suppose, look, we gave them a 10-point start. In the first half we started off very well with 2 points, and then we just left them at it there for 20 minutes. They hit a purple patch and everything went over the bar, but look, at half time boys went in to settle down, and we knew turning on with the breeze that it was worth 5 or 6 points anyway, so we said we'd get that back, and we did. And there near the end, Darren Casey, so the softest goal you'll see, which sure counts at the end of the day.
Absolutely. And that 10-point deficit there at half time, it's a hard deficit to come back, especially in hurling when a team like Feakle, they were probably dominant in the full first half. What was said at half time? What can you do to rally the boys back up again?
Yeah, sure, look, I suppose it just took us a little bit to settle. Like, we hadn't seen Feakle play all year, and they were big, strong and physical, and they dragged us around the place. But look, we just said to the boys that they're training since January, look, and show them what they're made of. And in fairness, every fella to a man stood up and they showed what's inside them, like, and look, they're a great bunch of fellas. We're training since January. Anything you'll ask them to do, they'll do it for us. And look, they deserve everything they get after that today.
And obviously the dream at the start of the year was get Charleville up to the senior hurling, you win the Cork Championship, and everything there was a bonus. You go on, you play your Munster semi-final, you win a hard-fought Munster final. The dream has to be now to at least let's have another day out of Croke Park.
Yeah, sure, look, start of the year was to win a county. Look, we got that done. And then people were saying, oh, it is a bonus after this one. But the bonus was the League Star match because it was only a week after. We got over that. And we didn't look at this as a bonus today. Like, we looked at this a Munster final game that had to be won. Like, and we're after winning it, look. And as we've done all year, look, we're going to look forward to February, to a semi-final. Whoever that's going to be against, we'll just look forward to that. And when the time comes, hopefully we'll be ready and get another good 60 minutes out the boys and we'll see where that takes us.
Very good, Ben. Well done, and thank you very much. I'm joined here by Jack Callahan and Darren Butler. Boys, that's a good win.
It's not bad. Any day you come back from 13 points, you'd be happy out, like, wouldn't you?
Indeed, yeah. Like, look, to be fair, Feakle dominated massively there throughout the first half. When you went in at half time, was it hard work said, or was it, boys, just relax, let's get back on the game?
No, what I said to everyone else said, there was no harsh word said. There never is at half time, you know. I think it's more motivation throughout everyone, you know.
It's a tough love there at half time, like, kind of cop the. Like, get your head out your arse, like, and kind of, there's a Munster final there to be won, like, if you do a bit of hurling, and sure, the second half we showed we could.
Absolutely. I thought probably one of the biggest battles in the game was probably yourself, Jack, and Shane McGrath in the middle midfield. He's a nice little player, he played well, he swept up a lot around the game. Probably caught you off the hop for the first couple of minutes, but you got yourself back into the game. I thought it was the best battle on the pitch for the whole game.
Yeah, I kind of, you hear things about lads from different counties and whatever, but he kind of did catch you at a hop. That he was a very good player, like, he was very quick and stronger than he looked on the field as well, but once I got to grips with him I was happy enough, kept him quiet, so hopefully that kind of contributed a small bit. And
that full forward line, they were strong, physical, and they were quick off their feet down inside there. Took you a while to get used to them, but eventually, once that 25 minutes got into it, you got on top, you were winning balls out in front.
Yeah, look, they're big men inside there, so I think their game plan in the first half was definitely use the wind and, you know, get it down into their hands. But in the second half they kind of struggled because they weren't the best at getting the ball up, but I think we came to terms with them maybe 30-40 minutes into the game.
And it's not bad for two young fellas under the age of 25 to, after going up to senior, winning county, winning Munster, to be nice to get an All-Ireland medal in that back pocket now someday, wouldn't it?
We'll bring it back to the family household anyway, definitely, I'd say.
Enjoy, boys. Well done. Joined here by half-back Cathal O'Carroll. Cathal, that's a tough win out there, and good conditions, but a very, very tough Feakle side out there today.
Yeah, Jesus, every ball they got in the first half they seemed to put over the bar, so it was very tough to deal with that, but look, we just kept doing what we know we couldn't. It came good in the second half, thank God. It was nice to get the goal to win it. I thought it was going to extra time there and I got the point, but nice for Darren Casey to get the goal. He's been injured all year, so it's very good for him.
He's good, and it's very young side, very side. You can see that everybody together as a unit inside there, and it's good to see out there a good battling side between all the boys.
Yeah, exactly, that's the main thing, like, you have to stay as a group, and especially when things get tough like they did today, it'd be easy for everyone just to start fighting with each other, but look, we stayed together as a unit, trusted what we were doing, and thankfully we got the win in the end somehow.
Absolutely, very good. And there was a period there, you can see your backs were against the wall. It was about a 13-minute period you didn't score, then he went in down by 10 points, and he could never seem to break that 5-point barrier there coming into the last 5 minutes of the game. But eventually push came to shove, you got yourselves going again when the legs are stuck on the ground, legs are tired, heads are gone.
Yeah, I think that we needed a goal, and just it came very late, like, but I think the goal obviously was the difference in the end, but you could see all game, if we got the goal we'd been like kind of 3 points of them, that was kind of what we needed, but like as I say, like when our backs were against the wall at the start, we just kept doing what we know we were good at, kind of short passing off the shoulder and stuff, we just kept doing it and thankfully it came good in the end.
Absolutely, the young legs and the running off the shoulder, you could see it all game, it's been through all through the games throughout the year as well. There's good young legs, you have plenty fit there enough that shows it pays all the work you've done since last January.
Yeah, exactly, we've done a lot of running now, to be honest. Even at the start of the season before the league games, like, we'd be running away, and just because we've had no matches over the summer, they're leaving like a second pre-season with the running we're doing in the heat, but obviously it's horrible at the time and you'll be sick of it, like, but feel good after it, and obviously it's what you do it for days like today, like, you know, when the ground is a bit tougher, like, it really does make a difference. You'll be given out at the time, but it needs to be done.
Absolutely, well done Cathal, and enjoy the celebrations. I'm joined here by number one supporter Joe Cole. Joe, it's a great day for the parish to see a club like that win it.
Mighty. At half time, very hard to believe that you were going to win. But when you keep the faith, as my friend said, Mick Ryan, he missed it today, unfortunately. He got sick, and he's at every match. But they dug deep in the last minute, and I thought if we didn't get no score, if we didn't get a goal after half time, they were in trouble. But as they progressed and went on, they were still terribly dangerous. But there was that little bit more in us. So when we seemed to get level or pull up, there was only 5 points. Then I realised that if we did get a goal, there was only 2 points. So they huddled away and they dug very deep. And there must be tremendous credit due to them, because that team, that Feakle team, is a very, very good team. And they did run us around the place before half time, you know. So onwards from here now, we don't know. We might get to Croke Park again. I was there the last time in 15, was it, or 11? Or 11, yeah. We didn't win. We know who put us out of it that day, but with the help of God, and we're still out in matches dressed up. And this is real. This is not Cork. This is Charleville. This is way better than Cork. Now Cork has to come after that, but this is Charleville, where I was born and bred. And I'm now going to the matches at least about 56 or 7 years. And I'm just gone June 74.
And I was just going to say, as you said,
and I have the house decorated above him. I got Willie Casey up this morning and awful. That was a bit arrogant to get him up to take a photo for myself. I didn't want it for anyone else, but for myself, because I'd done up the whole place about goalposts and all. And the last time I'd done it so good was for Charleville and then for Cork in 2010 with the football. So it was worth doing it anyway. And even if they didn't win, I'd still be proud of them forever.
And I was just going to say, as you just mentioned, we might have another day out in Croke Park, and you've done it with Cork. Yeah. It's nice now to say that you're not just going to Cork senior games; you're going to Charleville senior games as a red and white.
Yes, and a lot of the people, they might be against me a little bit for one time when I was supporting Newtown, and I know the people that says it to me. But that goes back to when I worked in Golden Vale 50 years ago, when half of Newtown was in the Golden Vale Interfellum. And to add to that, now I was lucky the other night to be able to go to a match that my grandson, Colin O'Brien, which is Hurling, will be hurling for Cork, and he's only 18 now, and he was on the Golden Vale Interfellum team, and he only scored 210 out of 420. So that brings the cycle really around to that. Absolutely. Happy day.
Very good.
And more, the credit due to the whole lot of them players who are on the field, who didn't get on, and the people that drove them on the sideline, I don't know. And I'm a paid up supporter for Charleville. I'm the first person to pay my membership fee every February to Donny Fort. And thank you.
No problem. And Joe, it'll be very good. Hopefully we'll get to Croke Park and we'll get the red and white out there in early February.
Yes, we will.
And we'll look.
If I'm alive, I'll go there with the help of God. And win or lose, we're there, and this is progress. And haven't we look forward next year? Senior hurling. It'll only get better. Them young fellas, they'll see me out anyway, I'd say.
Absolutely. Well done, John. Enjoy the celebrations. Thank you.
in no uncertain terms, and I just think White Goats give me huge applause just for that effort there alone. It's not the second. Darren, the fact is that, you know, Feakle were still good, they were still there. They had serious players we saw in the first half. They were good in the air, they were all good strikers of the ball, and you know, they got the goal. So, you know, 10 points down, you know, just, you know, there was such a mountain to be climbed, but you know, I thought the way that I said it, you know, with huge admiration for them. This has been a year, of course. Last Sunday alone we didn't get a chance to talk about it or celebrate it. The first under 21 football title that most of these lads were involved in Parker, so big on it. Also, in terms of first, we had our first ever All-Star won by somebody in this club, and when Darren Fitzgibbon accepted that trophy from the President, John Horn, of the GAA, you know, to the proud moment for all of us, so well done. Also, on the first, today was the first as well, so you know, we're the first club in Cork to have won the Munster Junior Hurling Championship and the Munster Intermediate Hurling Championship. That's it for me. A couple of people we'd like to say a few words for this evening. We won't be long enough. We're going to enjoy the occasion, but I'm going to first of all ask Chairman of the Avenue Board, Barry Hurling.
Thanks, Mr. Chairman. First of all, on behalf of the North Cork Board, congratulations, Charleville, Munster Intermediate Hurling Champions. It's indeed my honour to be here this evening on this historic occasion. As your chairman has said, we've made history this afternoon in Limerick by winning the Munster Intermediate. You're the first club to do it in junior and intermediate, so congratulations to you on that. On behalf of the board, I want to compliment the club and congratulate them on their win in the over 21 youth football last weekend. And I also want to congratulate your rising star, Donald Fitzgibbon, on his All-Star Award. And I'm sure, knowing that as I do, he's a quite an assuming young man, there are many more awards in his way, and I'm sure there are many other of his teammates that will collect All-Star Awards in the years to come, and I wish you the very best of that. So with that, it's your night. Enjoy the celebrations and wish you the very best of luck in the All-Ireland semi-final. You're playing the Munster Champions, I think, sometime in January. And on your performance in the second half, I don't know that you will be contesting the All-Ireland final in February, and the best of luck to you. Come on.
Again, next up, I'd like to introduce today's Spanish scorer, John Malone.
Ladies and gentlemen, Thomas, first of all, lads, this day wouldn't be possible only for the players, lads. So a rousing round of applause for the players. And throughout the year, lads, I know some lads got game time, more lads didn't, and more lads were brought off and more lads were brought on. And like, sometimes it's tough, but look, you have to do everything that you can to win. So I think we did it today, lads. So I'd like to thank the backroom team, Ozzy, Massey, Dicey, Georgie and Kevin Owens. Well done, all. 2 years ago, lads, we got a mandate to could we drive on Charleville Hurling, and Kieran Carey and Ty Cotton and a couple of lads decided that James Foley, Tony McAuliffe, myself and Bean O'Connor might be the ticket to do it. And tonight, lads, I think it's a good call. One thing I'd have to say, lads, Bean O'Connor and Tony McAuliffe,
you couldn't work with two better lads. The amount of work that they have put in behind the scenes, unbelievable, and it's a pleasure to be side by side with you lads. As Danny said earlier on today, the committee and the club lads, unbelievable. Everything that we asked for, we got it. And Mike Keane and all his committee, a big round of applause, lads. Tony Ford and his field committee, lads. Anytime we wanted a field, any day of the week, it was always there for us in pristine condition. So a round of applause for them too, lads. And for our supporters, lads, you were there today. I thought behind me at one stage was about 40,000 people. Unbelievable. A round of applause for all our supporters, lads. Our sponsor, lads, for, I don't know, is it 30 or 40 years or whatever it is, but Martin Condon, lads. Whenever we look for anything, and in times when fucking money wasn't that plentiful, Martin was the man. He always was to the fore. A big round of applause for Martin Condon, lads. And this, lad, today's victory, lads, is for everyone that has trained under 6s, under 8s, under 10s, up along for the last number of years. This is for the Camogie Club, lads. This is for everyone. Charleville GAA, lads, this is our night. I'd like to call on our captain, Danny Flynn, to say a few words, please. Thanks to all the women that made the segment as well.
I'm not going to delay any longer because Christy says that he's not busy enough behind the bar, so. But I want to make I suppose, to be honest with you, both Mike and John and Barry have said everything that has to be said, so I just wanted to reiterate to the supporters, thank you for the support you gave today. It was brilliant in the last 5 or 10 minutes when the game was in the melting pot, and every time we got a score we seemed to look over and there was every person out of their seat and they were shouting and roaring and probably losing the run themselves, but it definitely helped us and it pushed us on for the last 10 minutes. The last thing I want to say is that it is our plan tomorrow to go to the primary schools. Hopefully we'll see all the children there with another trophy tomorrow, and if we don't manage to be there, we'll be there another day.
So let's almost done. Listen, just thanks to all the speakers there, and thanks to the bar staff behind
Say happy birthday to the bar. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Vietnam. Happy birthday to
just to wrap up and finish, just to say, look, there's no doubt in my mind that today, the 18th of November 2018, will be long remembered in this club, so well done to everyone again. Also, as is fitting at these occasions, we like to hear the ballad of Dear Old John.
My people,
you have asked that I should sing this song,
and to me it's a different song. Stay with me. It's very slow. I'm only going to sing six verses, and to please you I will try. I will sing to you about the town whose fame will never die. Although 3,000 miles away, my heart rises still. Place my eyes first saw the light. It's a town of Charleville. When back by lovely Stephen's grave, we all times used to stray. We would roll each other down the banks to wild away the days. Those memories never haunt my dreams. Forget I never will. But it tasted sweet in the good old days in dear old Charleville.
Very good point. Very good point. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Oh, yeah. Okay. Very good point, guys. Very good point. Yeah. We took all the threes, yeah. He's got 6 points, 5 from threes.